Hey guys, welcome back to Common Bagger. Today we're going to do a full depth review of the Kuryakyn Road Warrior bag. Stay tuned, remember to like and subscribe. Alright guys, this is the Kuryakyn Momentum Road Warrior bag. It is 19 inches wide by 16 inches tall by 12 inches deep. It's made out of a UV textile material, and it's supposed to maintain its shape. It's pretty rigid actually, so if you feel it, you can kind of like push it and it'll still come back down. A lot of people will put sweatshirts or other types of things, tarps, whatever, that you could stick inside of this area. It comes with MOLLE. MOLLE is an attachment system. It was used by the military. They sell all sorts of pouches and devices to attach to this. Usually you have a loop that goes through and you would put another pouch on. I've seen first aid kits, cell phone holders, you name it. You can look on Amazon and find anything that'll attach to a MOLLE. This bag is loaded with MOLLE. It has MOLLE on every single side, except for the back. Actually, it even has MOLLE on the back. So turning around, both sides are exactly the same. This has two stash pockets on this side. I don't know what you would even want to put in those. I suppose any small item that you need to get to readily accessible. This one is a cup holder. It's good. We put large water bottles inside of here before. It's really a versatile cup holder. Coming around, there's another pouch back here. When you open it, there's a mesh in here so that way when you open it, things don't fall out. Again, that would be a quick, easy access pocket if you want to do. I'll put a bunch of camera stuff inside this pocket so I can easily get to it when we're doing rides. This is just another pocket here. Another attachment fitting. Again, with the mesh, so that way things don't fall out when you do open it. Both sides are exactly the same. You can tell just by looking at it. 100% the same. Moving on, this is the main compartment. This is the main way that you would get into the bag. You put like your clothing in here, and you can see this bag has a lot of space. I think it's 3,648 cubic inches, so you definitely have enough room in here. I don't know how you guys pack. I pack a little bit on the lighter side, but you can definitely fit a week's worth of clothing in this bag. Also, you have a mesh pocket here you can use for toiletries or whatever you need to put and get to fairly easy access on this without having to take all your clothes out. You zip this back up. The other cool thing about this bag, this side pocket, it has a mesh. You open this, again, it's a mesh so that way all your stuff doesn't come tumbling out if you don't want it to. So you open this pouch this way. And the one thing that I found that I really like when I go on vacations on my bike, I'll bring my laptop in, or laptop, iPad, whatever you have, you can put into this, and it's a nice padded pocket, so that way you don't have to worry about stuff rubbing against your screen or any type of damage on. I know my iMac, I hate it when stuff rubs against my computer and it kind of scratches it. So that is a really good pocket. All right, guys, so this is the back of the bag. This is the side that you would use to strap onto a sissy bar. As you can tell, you have 3 straps. They're all very adjustable with clips. The one thing I really like about these is this has a Velcro attachment. You can actually pull this off, and once you're attached, or once you're adjusted to where you want to be, you can take these and then reattach them to the strap. They're really good because how many times have you been riding down the street where you have a bag and then all of a sudden this slack, if you call it, is flopping around in the wind and it's hitting your paint and you're like, oh, is this actually causing damage? You don't have to worry about that with this because it has a built-in Velcro containment system. So it's just, it's another added feature to this bag. Again, on this side too, we have more MOLLE. You can add whatever MOLLE attachments you would like. And this bag is really good because I'm going to get into strapping it to the bike in a minute, but there's D-rings everywhere that'll be used for that. All right, guys, so this is the top of the bag. Again, you have your MOLLE pretty much everywhere on this bag. You have a main grab handle. It's good if you want to pick it up. You also have 2 good grab handles too. So you pack a lot of stuff in these that can weigh a lot. So having 2 handles is really, really nice. Again, it's got the D-rings on the top, but the one thing I really liked is it ships with this shoulder carry strap. What I found is if you attach it to this one and then attach it to this one, it makes it really nice. So if you want to go into your hotel room at the end of the night after a long day of riding, you just take it like this, throw it over your shoulder, walk right in, check into your room, and it's really a good feature to have. I found it to be very innovative with this bag is if you open this bottom pouch, it's where you store your rain pouch. They were very good with this rain pouch. It actually fits the bag very nicely. And I just put it over. And then the one good thing that they included is it cinches. So that way, you want to make sure you cinch it down. So when you're driving down the highway at 80 miles an hour and it starts to rain, your cover doesn't go flying off. Very good rain pouch. This bag is made out of denim, which is supposed to be water resistant. But if you've ever been caught in a downpour, never trust the water resistant. Always make sure you put your rain cover on. This is actually the bottom of the bag. We flipped it over. The one thing that I have noticed that this bag doesn't have is if you've seen the new Harley luggage that just came out, it all has rubberized bottoms. This one does not have a rubberized bottom. It's just that textile material that is on the rest of the bag. I don't know why Kuryakyn hasn't rubberized the bottom of this. Maybe they will at some point, but for this generation of the bag, there is no rubberization and it is just good textile material. This bag comes with a lot of straps. So the first ones we're gonna go over are these Velcro straps, right? So these Velcro straps could easily be used if you had a sissy bar with an attached luggage rack on the back. You can attach them through these D-rings and actually go through the bag and attach it to that luggage rack. These straps are nice, but I would never ever rely on these straps to hold my bag on. These are not, they're for added securing. I would never rely solely on these. They're nice too. You can also come up here. Again, this is a molly system. You can easily fish this Velcro through. Okay, maybe not easily, but you can fish this Velcro through. If I have something circular or anything you want to attach to this, I've done it. My bag at work, I've attached flashlights. You can run a flashlight through here. You can run anything through here. These are very, very versatile. For light items, obviously, you don't want to put anything of great weight on them. And especially if you hook it up to your sissy bar. Like I said, don't rely on those to actually hold your bag down. But it gives you a couple options. Options are always good. This bag is great for options. It'll fit any bike. Really good options. This bag ships with 2 of these straps. They both have hooks on the end. What I've used these for over the years is it kind of has a lot of different ways that you can do it. You can put these through here. You can hook one to here and then kind of hook it to anything else that you can. The other thing that I've done over the years too is if you take this end and I have a tour pack, I'm sure as you can see on my bike. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll fish them through the tour pack mount, and I've even gone like this with mine and put them in this, so it's just basically a loop, and you can kind of cinch it in. Only thing is, when you're attaching to like a tour pack or something, you want to make sure that you attach to a point up here. I usually do it from this front one, and then I'll tighten it down so that way it stays securely kind of into this area of my bike. Again, this is my bike. These things are very versatile. You can do a lot with these. It's all going to depend on your application. This is a touring bike with a tour pack. I have a friend, Greg, that has a Dyna. He's used it on his bike with his sissy bar. It all depends on what you want to do and what your application is. All right, so it also ships with these 2 other straps. These straps are something new. I had an old Grand Tour bag by Kuryakyn made a few years ago, and it never included these straps. These straps are actually cool because it has the hook on one end, and then it has a webbed loop. So the one thing I learned with this is you can hook it up to this D-ring here, and then if you have your 4-point docking hardware on your Harley Davidson, you can actually loop it around this section right here that's not used. It would be for using a sissy bar, but in my application it's not used. So you can actually just loop it on like this and it'll stay there. Once you put some tight tension on that, it'll 100% stay there. And this is actually something very new that I saw from Kuryakyn from my old bag that I had years ago. I like this as a great option. All right, guys, I just wanted to mention that Kuryakyn is not a sponsor of this channel. We actually purchased this bag on our own. It was $179.99. We purchased her from Get Lowered Cycles, who's also not a sponsor. I was very impressed, though, with their 2-day shipping that they had. Even among the, we're going through the coronavirus pandemic at the moment, so 2-day shipping during the coronavirus, I was pretty impressed. Overall on the bag, I wanted to give it out of 5 stars, I want to give it 4.5 stars. And the reason for the less than half a star is the rubberized bottom. Harley Davidson has a lot of very good bags that just came out. It's called the Onyx Collection, and they all have a rubberized bottom. So 4.5 out of 5 stars. And in comparing that to the Onyx Premium Touring bag, which is the bag that I'm mentioning with the rubber bottom, that bag actually retails for $279.95. So if I was going to choose between the two, being on a budget, family budgets, and you pay for your house, you have to pay for your car. We all pay for a lot of things these days. $100 is $100. This bag 100% does the job, and I think it does the job better, or if not better, than the Harley Davidson bag. I would 100% go with this bag. Thanks for tuning in. Come back anytime.